Redfeather from GripHacks. In this Zero ID video, we will be showing you some updates in the build of March 17, 2021. If we take a look at the settings, nothing seems to have appeared to have changed here. But once going into single player mode, we can see some of the changes that were made, such as how the panel slides out and the function to view and or choose maps that you may or may not wish to play. As you can see, this puts the maps up front and noticeable. Really, not much else has changed except for some of the gameplay, demographics, and a new intro screen that shows at random times of the launch of the game. Since the update to this build was implemented, it appeared to have cleared Zero AD catch and reset my settings to a 1 versus 1 opposed to my 8-player setup that I had. So I decided to set my Zero AD game to an 8-player game and give it a run. Now keep in mind, I play quite a bit. To be honest, I noticed in the last build, I was able to acquire a full cache page before any lag or game freeze up. In prior builds, I could go months without having to clear the cache. In this Zero AD build, after several lengthy games, I found the game to not only lag out and freeze, but I have experienced my first actual game crash. Being a Linux Ubuntu end user and a big fan of Zero AD, my first thought was that during the update to this new build, even though the cache appeared to have been removed, maybe it wasn't. So I have so far took to the command line in order to clean up any remnants of the extraction process, thinking it may have been left behind, but to no avail. Now keep in mind, this Zero AD build is being utilized in a snap environment. Not that that should make a difference, although some suggest it may. I have 2 terabytes of hard drive space, although memory could be an issue, but I shall find out soon as I am fixing to solve any memory problems, or rather the lack thereof. One thing is for sure. When the game runs without issue, the Zero AD battles are challenging and quite amazing. From the AI kiting capabilities to its change in action for military deployment. So, if you want a challenge, this is still the game to play. The gameplay can last 30 minutes to several hours, depending on how you have your Zero AD game set up. I hope you have enjoyed this Zero AD video and found it helpful in some fashion. And if so, then why not give this video a like? And while you're at it, why not become a subscriber by ringing that bell in order to be notified your way of newly released videos. I mean, after all, ladies and gentlemen, it is free. The intro and extra of this video has been provided by none other than Alex of AU1. Thank you in advance I am out.